Good morning, children. Good morning, children. Have a nice day. Standard 7th History, Unit 1. Name of the legend. Name of the lesson. Vijayanagar and Bahmani Kingdom. Okay, it's a very interesting lesson. Vijayanagar and Bahmani Kingdom. There are the two great kingdoms. That is two great kingdoms. One is a Vijayanagar and another one it is what? Bahmani kingdoms. The political condition of India in the 14th century provided the great opportunities for the rise of new kingdoms in the south. In the south, Vijayanagar and Gulbarga or Bahmani emerged as the two kingdoms. In the south, the two great kingdoms, one is Vijayanagar and another one Bahmani and Gulbarga. The two kingdoms emerged in South India. The Bahmani kingdom spread all over the Maharashtra region and partly over Karnataka. Ruled by 18th monarchs, it lasted for nearly 180 years. Early in the 16th century, it is collapsed and split into 5 sultanates: Bijapur, Ahmednagar, Golconda, Bida, another one Bira. So in the 6th century, it collapsed and split into 5 sultanates. What are they? Bijapur, Ahmednagar, Golconda, Bida, another one Birar. The state of Vijayanagar continued to flourish for nearly 200 years. Ultimately, Vijayanagar's wealth and prosperity induced the Muslim Deccan kingdoms to launch a combined war against it. So it's a battle in 1565, Battle of Talikota. In 1565, the Battle of Talikota. Finally, they could succeed in crushing Vijayanagar Empire. So next, foundation of Vijayanagar Empire. So foundation of Vijayanagar Empire. So Vijayanagar, that means what, children? The city of victory. The city of victory. Who was the foundation of the Vijayanagar Empire? It is on the Harihara and Bukka. Harihara and Bukka. It is on the both are is on the brothers. Vijayanagara, the city of victory, was established in southern Karnataka by two brothers is named Harihara and Bukka. According to one tradition, Vidyaranya, it's a very important person, Vidyaranya, the head of the Siringeri Mutt. The head of the Saivat Siringeri Mutt instruct them to abandon their service to Tughlaq and rescue the country from Muslim authority. The new kingdom is called Vidyanagara. For a time is honor of the spiritual teacher Vidyaranya. Before it is came to is called Vijayanagara. It is called Vijayanagara. It's a name of the teacher. The 4 dynasties is namely Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva and Aravinda dynasty ruled in this kingdom. Okay, so next let us discuss the topic 4 dynasties: Sangama, Saluva, Tuluva, Aravindu. This is the name of the dynasties. So Sangama 1336 to 1485. Saluva 1485 to 1505. Next Tuluva 1505 to 1570. Next Aravindu 1570 to 1646. So these are what, children? It is 4 dynasties ruled in Vijayanagar period. Okay. So now let us discuss the topic. So the 4 dynasties ruled this kingdom. The fertile regions between the rivers Krishna and Tungabhadra and the Krishna Godavari Delta were the zones of conflict among the rulers of Vijayanagar, Bamini and Odisha. The veil of the first two brothers Harihara and Bukka of the Sangama dynasty protects the new kingdom from the superior forces of Bamini Sultanate, which had been established about a decade after the foundation of Vijayanagara. The Bukka one son Kumara Kambana entered the Sultanate in Madurai and succeeded in establishing Nayak kingdom there. The conquest of Madurai Sultanate by Vijayanagar Empire is described in the detail on the poem Madura Vijayam. Madura Vijayam, composed by Kumara Kampana, it is a wife Ganga Devi. So now let us discuss a topic, end of Sangama dynasty. End of Sangama dynasty. When King Bukka died, he had left behind the large territory to his son Harihara to rule. Harihara to rule. Harihara II's impressive achievement was securing Belgaum and Goa from the Bamini kingdom. Harihara's son Devaraya I, the defeated Gajapati, the king of Odisha. His successor Devaraya II was the greatest, the ruler of Sangama dynasty. So Devaraya II was it is the greatest ruler of Sangama dynasty. So Bukka's son Harihara II, Harihara's and to its son Devaraya I. So next is a very famous on kings during the Sangama period, Devaraya II. He began the practice of recruiting Muslim fighters to serve him and to train him the new methods of warfare. So next, let's discuss the topic, rise of Salwa dynasty. Rise of Salwa dynasty. After Devaraya II, the Vijayanagar Empire went through a crisis. The able commander of Vijayanagar army, who the Saluva Narasimha. Making use of situation, declared himself the emperor. After murdering the last ruler of Sangama dynasty, Virupaksha Raya II. The last ruler of Sangama dynasty, Virupaksha Raya II. But Saluva dynasty, the founded the Saluva Narasimha. Saluva dynasty founded the Saluva Narasimha came to an end with his death. When Naras Nayaga is able general, seized powers in the Tuluva dynasties. Okay, let us recall that point. What's the name of the lesson? Vijayanagar and Bamini kingdoms. There is a major, the five sultanates. So Golconda, Bidar, Bijapur and Ahmednagar. That is a major important split into the five in the sultanates. And another important, the four dynasty, Sangama, Salwa, Tuluva and Aravindu. It's the most famous king of the Sangama dynasty. It's the Devaraya. The foundation of the Saluva dynasty, it is the Saluva Narasimha. He was an able commander. Thank you.